December 30th, looking at Pons-Brooks location, entering the Cygnus star constellation, looking at it from Jerusalem. I always look at Jerusalem. Taking a quick look at some of the measurements and some of the data. The coma diameter estimate is now 410 kilometers. The tail estimate at 2.82 million kilometers. And here's where it's located, right here. Looking due west. So it left Laura, the constellation music in the ancient. It was an eagle holding the harp. Music was what I took out of it, and so much other. You know what's cool about this, watching these comets, right, is there's 88 constellation in the skies, and they're fixed. In other words, even though the solar system and our planet is moving like a bullet throughout the galaxy, these star constellations stay fixed. Like Enoch remind us in the book of Enoch, the book of the Watchers, has a lot of constellations, how they were set for a reason beyond I wouldn't even try to comprehend it, because even if I try, I'll be a fool. The comets, to me, fascinates me. When they travel right here where my pointer's at, okay, it's entering Cygnus the Swan. In the ancient time, it was a vulture, or like another type of bird, but that was during the Enoch time. On Christmas, due west, and put the land due west, it resembles the Northern Cross, like a perfect cross. Like for the Christians, it has a lot of significance. And let me see if I could zoom in, and the way it's shaped is similar to what the Knights Templar used to have. It tilts a little bit to the right, where the brightest star is located. I think it's Dennis. Okay, I'll get the pronunciation. I do these videos. I'm like studying right now. I just got into doing, just woke up, and I said, let me just see what's happening with the COMET 12P, and see what's happening if the outbursts happen. So that's where it's located. I'm gonna try to do a little history, because it's going in this direction perfectly, and it's rendezvous where it finally meets Aries, constellation Aries, right here where Jupiter's at when the total eclipse happened. Aries has a lot of significance also during the crucifixion. The eclipse when Jesus was crucified at 3 p.m. and the Aries constellation played a key role involved in that event. So this here is going to Cygnus, and this area here is going to be a lot of data with the past, ancient past. Remember, Vega used to be the North Star, the polar star, back in 12,000 BC. So we got to go back in time, remind us of the significance of these constellations and the history of them. Estoy teniendo un poquito problema hablando. I'm in a little hard time trying to relate this. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. But Cygnus does have a lot of these constellations, basically have story. The ancient constellations, not the new ones added on and changed. I'm going ancient because that's where the story is to be told. Let's dive into this. So that's where it's at. Starting off my daily space weather update. I've been following space weather since it started, guys. 1996, I think it was. You should have seen the page back then. Let's see what any information on the comet. Punch real time. See where we got today. If anybody see, I'm banned from Facebook for that video I put on help, shining the light on the veterans issue. And I was told it was sensitive topic, even if it's true, it's sensitive. Let's see. This was posted 29th. It was taken on the 29th by Oslo. Let's see let's take a closer look. Okay, there's some sort of, I don't know the camera, but I don't know. Let me see. Let's see what kind of information. Kind of looks possible outburst now, but no obvious outburst detected. It looks like a classic comic now. Slowly brightening. Okay. Since I'm banned from Facebook, the groups where the astronomers hang out, I observer like 99.99%. And now I can't access that information, and because you could get real-time data. And it's sad because comets is like a storyteller. And you gotta excuse my English sometimes because I don't say words like somebody professionally. I just straight to the point, and I don't have a college degree. I've basically been doing this for a long time. You would think by now, after 20-some years, no, I'm not changing. I am who I am. Density 3.33. Okay. I'm going to get into this more in detail, more with time. The Northern Cross has a symbolic meaning to Christians because every year around Christmas, it sits upright on the northwest horizon for observer in the northern latitude. Dennis has a key role. That's the top of the cross. This is going to be a fascinating journey for me. the Milky Way. Cygnus should be right around here, and it's in the Milky Way. The Milky Way galactic plane stretching from, what a journey this is going to be for me. A challenge too. I'm gonna have to re-educate myself. I tell you, been doing this for a while, and I my ladder was stripped. I was stripped. So I'm basically start picking up from like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm gonna have to re-educate myself and look at it this differently now than before. If you guys are like this stuff, man, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Let's see what this journey that I'm heading into. Remember, I'm following the comet, and the comet has stories to tell us or remind us of their past, ancient past, and our future. So it's an omen. There's so many categories: omens, harbinger, messenger. To me, they're like a story. They remind me of the past. They remind me of the constellations. We're going in the past and in the future. So these two stars, Denna and Vega. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. This is gonna be a quite a journey, and I love it. Object near the Northern Cross. Okay, so there we have it. The Northern Cross, the Swan, in the Milky Way, right next to Laura, Vega. This is where the comet's taking us, and this is a story that I'm gonna learn. I remember doing homes, and I learned a lot about comet homes, but Pegasus. And like I said, sad that I didn't have a website, saved all this information, because it's like a library. You could go back and, you know, all the research when you were younger, energetic, more. But this cross here, the way it's shaped, reminds me of the Knights Templars, the cross, the way the head's tilted. Until next time, bye-bye.